What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, coming to you with a quick. I'm only doing this for certain teams that I want to do, so I'm not gonna do this for every team in the NBA. But I want to do draft grades for the New York Knicks. I like they picks. I didn't like number 4 taking Porzingis, but the more I look at it, I like the trade. I like to pick more, especially when you get Jurian Grant. I'm not a huge fan of his, but he got an NBA skill set, which is getting to the paint and finishing. He can improve a lot because, like I said, they're playing with no point guard. Langston Galloway was their starting point guard. He's going to be a bench player compared to Jerian Grant. And Jerian Grant got good work ethic. He only gonna get better. He's a 6'5" point guard with athletic abilities, and he got a decent shot. Not NBA ready shot, but it's gonna get better. And he's coached by Jared Fisher and Phil Jackson, who's gonna bring the best out of him. I like these picks for the New York Knicks. I like the Porzingis pick because he has high potential, especially at the number 4 position. But only thing, like I said about him, he's not gonna be. He's more of a high risk bust. It's either he's gonna be a good player or he's not, because he's like the Andre Bargnanis and the Darko Milicic. They all can skill big man that can shoot and stretch out the floor, but they all never reach their full potential, which will be NBA stars. I know Andre put up 20 points a game, but that was on bad Toronto teams, and he ended up being a pretty much a wash player in less than 10 years. And same with Darko Milicic, he lasted in the NBA, but he didn't really become anything. So Kristaps is a player that got potential to be a great player, but we don't know if he's going to fully realize it. I know Phil Jackson is a great mindset to get the best out of him. They already got Carmelo Anthony playing there. But I like these 2 picks for the future. I like Jurian is an older player, but he's more NBA ready. And like I said, he's better than Langston Galloway. I like him as a future point guard. I don't think they need to draft a point guard with Jurian Grant because his potential, I know he's older, but with the right coach and just to fix his shooting jump shot, I think he can be a right pass playmaker and a slasher and a great defender. I think he's a good pick for the point guard position for the future. Kristaps is good, but they're going to probably have to find a power forward in free agency because I don't think he's ready to play on the NBA level just yet because he's just not strong enough to take on the power forwards, and he's going to get beat down on the block, and he's going to get beat down in the paint, and he's going to get beat on the offensive rebounds because he's just too little. And you know the big men are like 250 plus in the NBA, and they athletic. He going to get killed on the boards. So I don't think Kristaps is NBA ready. I think they drafted him off potential. He's going to get 25 to 30 minutes, and we're going to see how good he is. But like I said, Kristaps to me was the most high-risk player in the draft. And to take him at 4, you taking a big gamble to me. People had him going 3. I think he was safe in the 7 to 10 range. I think he's overvalued, but I think he could be a good pick with Phil Jackson as a GM to help him reach his full potential as a mind to get in his mindset, pick his brain, and check his work ethic. But Kristaps is a huge gamble, and I'm not high on him, but I am high on Grant. I like the 2 picks, and I want to see what they do in free agency. I think they just need to put together. They got rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. I'd rather have Jerian Grant than Tim Hardaway because you can always find a shooting guard that can score the basketball and shoot. They can find that in the free agency. They already got Carmelo. They got Kristaps. Now they just need a center to protect the paint and crash the boards, which I thought they would have gotten a draft, but they ended up going after Grant. But they probably can get that if they keep developing their players that they drafted last year. I like the New York Knicks pick so far. I like the potential that they got, and I like the picks that they went, the direction they going in as far as the picks. And both of these players are highly tradable. So if they want to trade these players for future players or trade these players for as a package deal, they got 2 great quality tradable players and 2 lottery picks that was worth the draft. So I gives them probably a B minus out of an A plus for draft grades. I like these 2 picks, and like I said, it all goes on how good can Kristaps really be 4 or 5 years from now. So right now I'm giving them B minus. Next I'm going to do another team, but I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out.